Don't act like you forgot.
Hello babes, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So in today's video we will be discussing none other than the beautiful, legendary, iconic Miss Halle Berry. So let's get into it.
Please welcome the lovely, the beautiful, our buddy Halle Berry.
Halle Maria Berry was born August 14, 1966 in Cleveland, Ohio, and raised in Oakwood, Ohio to Judith Ann Berry, a psychiatric nurse, and Jerome Jesse Berry, a hospital attendant. Halle's parents divorced at the age of 4 due to the domestic violence and alcohol abuse her mother endured at the hands of her father, and would go on to be raised along with her sister solely by her mother. Halle went to school in Oakwood, Ohio, and attended Bedford High School, where she was a cheerleader, honor student, editor of the school newspaper, and prom queen. Okay, beauty and brains. In the 1980s, Halle's boyfriend at the time wanted a beauty pageant girlfriend, so he entered her into several beauty contests with her prom pictures, and Halle didn't take it seriously and did it for fun until she won multiple times. She gained spotlight attention at the age of 17 when she won the Miss Teen All-American Beauty Pageant, representing the state of Ohio in 1985.
If you are the new Miss USA, what would you hope to symbolize to the American people?
I would like to symbolize a very positive role model, not only for women, but for all the people of the United States. And through me, I hope that they could learn that no matter what race, color, religion, or sex you are, you can be whatever it is you want to become.
Thank you.
In 1986, Halle was Miss USA first runner-up to Christy Fitchner of Texas, as well as being the first African-American Miss World entrant, where she finished at 6th place. After Halle graduated high school, she stated that she was exhausted from working so hard at everything in high school that she had the thought to leave town to get a break and move to Chicago. While there, she knew a woman who owned a modeling agency and began modeling. While modeling for a short while, Halle began studying at Second City, a popular theater in Chicago, for sketch shows and improv. It was there that one of her teachers told her, "I think you should be an actor. I think you've got some talent." But at the time, Halle wasn't interested in acting and wanted to pursue journalism, and voiced that to her teacher, stating that she loved writing and she wants to go to college and become a journalist. And her teacher said, "Okay, but I do believe you should be an actor." And the rest is history. Halle acted on the short-lived series Living Dolls in the late 80s.
Not only did I find out that I'll never be a doctor, but 2 little girls just walked by me and said that I wasn't worth $1.50.
What do you mean you'll never be a doctor?
I got a C on my lab report. I've never gotten a C in my life.
Before landing her first movie role in Spike Lee's Jungle Fever.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I know where the fuck I am.
Don't give a fuck where you go. Can't you stand after us doing your husband and motherfucking swing and wait for me?
Swing, motherfucker, that's cold as it is out here. I'm
trying to
gonna
get some motherfucking money from my brother.
Contrary to popular belief, Halle had a hard time when entering the world of acting and wasn't taken seriously because of her previously being a part of the pageant world and because of her beauty. It wasn't until having an audition for Jungle Fever that Halle got a chance to showcase she wasn't just this beautiful woman and had the range to play any character, which in turn she took the small part of playing the crack addict rather than being the wife of Wesley Snipes' character Flipper. And although it was a smaller role, Halle felt she had to prove herself to the industry that she wasn't just this beautiful woman who had to play the trophy, but to do roles that didn't always rely on her physical attributes. Halle stated that she went in for the reading for the part of the wife, but had her eye on the role of the addict. And she had to fight for the role because Spike couldn't see her playing that character, and she refused to take no for an answer. Proving to Spike she could do the role, she went into the bathroom and wiped her makeup off and got into character, and Spike gave her the part. That same year, Halle had her first co-star role in the 1991 film Strictly Business. Halle got her big breakout role when she starred alongside Eddie Murphy in the 1992 rom-com film Boomerang.
I might not be all glamorous, and I don't have hair weaved all down my back, but let me tell you one great thing about me, all right? I've got heart. You know the bad thing about having heart, Marcus? Is that it gets broken when you deal with people like you.
playing Angela, who falls for the playboy Marcus, played by Eddie Murphy. The following year, she caught the public's attention as a headstrong biracial slave in the TV adaptation of Queen, the Story of an American Family, based on the book by Alex Hale.
I got more Irish blood in me than anything. I may not look Irish, but that's what I am. And if when you go shaking your family tree, you just may find you got a little itty-bitty bit of Negro blood in you too.
She also played in the 1994 live-action Flintstones movie, playing the beautiful seductress Sharon Tate.
I'd like you to know that I enjoy working long hours, late nights, even weekends. So feel free to use me however you see fit.
In 1995, Berry took on the serious role of playing a former drug addict who struggled with regaining custody of her child due to her previous drug addiction in the film Losing Isaiah.
I know things right now seem like it don't make sense to you and you don't understand, but I've been just where you were. It ain't gonna be easy. It don't mean you can't make it.
Starring alongside Jessica Lange. And of course, in 1997, Berry played one of the most iconic black films in black culture, that is BAPS, which stands for Black American Princesses, playing Niecy, who has dreams of opening the world's first combination hair salon and soul food restaurant, along with her best friend Mickey. In 1999, Berry portrayed the legendary actress and singer Dorothy Dandridge in the biopic Introducing Dorothy Dandridge.
She didn't have a choice, you know. After my daddy left, she had to feed us. And playing a maid is a world easier than being a maid.
That premiered on HBO. Berry's performance earned her a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Miniseries or Movie, and a Golden Globe for Best Performance by an Actress in a Miniseries or Motion Picture made for television. Halle gained worldwide recognition and established herself as one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood in 2000 when she portrayed mutant superhero Storm in the film adaptation of the comic book series X-Men.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
And if you are a Marvel fan like me, then you know how big of a push and how legendary this was for her to get this role. In 2002, Halle was nominated for an Academy Award, being only the 7th black actress ever nominated, which was a win to her just to be nominated. But she made history when she snagged the Oscar for Best Actress for her role in the controversial 2001 film Monsters Ball.
It's for the women that stand beside me. Jada Pinkett, Angela Bassett, Vivica Fox, and it's for every nameless, faceless woman of color that now has a chance because his door tonight has been opened.
Coincidentally, she became the first black woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. Early in her career, she portrayed Dorothy Dandridge. Dorothy Dandridge was the first black woman to be nominated for Best Actress and who was born at the same hospital as Halle Berry in Cleveland, Ohio. In Halle's graphic love scene with the racist character played by co-star Billy Bob Thornton, and Halle faced a lot of harsh criticism and backlash from the black community due to the provocative graphic nature of the movie and also due to the fact that she had a sex scene with a racist. After winning her Oscar, Halle asked for a higher fee for Revlon advertisements. The cosmetics firm chief congratulated her, saying how happy he was that she modeled for his company, and she replied, "Of course you'll have to pay me more." And Halle has played in a multitude of movies and TV shows, and if I were to list all of the shows and movies that she were in, I would be here all day. In 2004, Halle played Catwoman, which I absolutely love this movie. I don't care about the criticism, okay? It is one of my favorite movies.
Cat got your tongue.
I don't know, I just feel like people were overly critical of the movie and it really wasn't that bad. I've seen worse that brought in more money and had more success at the box office. But moving along. Halle received $12.5 million for the role. However, it is widely regarded by critics as one of the worst films ever made. Again, another exaggeration, okay? What we will not do is drag My Good Sis Halle for Catwoman, okay? It was not that bad. It was actually good to me. Maybe I'm just biased because I just love Halle and I love Catwoman. but it really wasn't that bad. But what I love so much about Halle is her ability to take criticism and to poke fun at her own self. So Halle was awarded with the Worst Actress Razzies for her performance. She appeared at the ceremony to accept the award in person while holding her Oscar for Monsters Ball in one hand, as she should, okay? Considering it an experience of the rock bottom in order to be at the top. Holding the Academy Award in one hand and the Razzie in the other.
The greatest thing you did, it was so cool, you accepted your Razzie with your Oscar. Which was so ballsy and cool.
That's right.
I absolutely love it.
I own all of it.
Yes.
I assume it all.
Give it up for Halle.
She said, I never in my life thought that I would be up here winning a Razzie. It's not like I ever aspired to be here, but thank you. When I was a kid, my mother told me that if you could not be a good loser, then there's no way you could be a good winner. Which I want people to take that advice and apply it to themselves, especially this newer generation. I feel like people cannot handle losing or not getting their way. It's like, if I don't win, then that's it. Life is over. People don't know how to lose and then come back harder and stronger. It's like they just accept defeat. But moving along. Now, let's get into Miss Halle's impact, influence, and fashion in the industry. Halle has been on numerous lists for her timeless beauty, earning titles like 50 Most Beautiful People for the 2003 People issue, ranking #1, making the top 10 7 times. Halle told the magazine, "My mom always said, beauty is what you do." The same year, Halle appeared on FMH for Him magazine, the British multinational magazine that is published in several countries, as #1 for 100 sexiest women in the world. At the age of 42, Halle was named Esquire magazine's sexiest woman alive, celebrating the anniversary of the magazine's final recreations of classic Esquire covers. After having a baby and looking stunning, Halle stated, "I don't know exactly what it means, but being 42 and having just had a baby, I think I'll take it." Halle Berry has also been mentioned over 1,000 times in rap songs by rap greats such as Jay-Z, which he referenced her in multiple songs, and Jay-Z is one of my favorite rappers, so I'm here for any Jay-Z song mentioning one of my favorite actresses, Miss Halle Berry.
Girl, why you never ready? For as long as you took, you better look like Halle Berry.
What's scary to me, and he make girls look like Halle Berry to me.
Halle Berry, hallelujah, holla back out.
But also Lil Wayne, DMX, Kanye West, 50 Cent, Nas, and of course the icon, the legend herself, Missy Elliott, and many more.
Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya.
And we cannot forget the 2009 hit Halle Berry by Hurricane Chris. Praising the beauty and mass sex appeal of the icon, letting y'all know that Halle still had her foot on the girls' necks.
Halle Berry is probably the most referenced actress in the history of hip-hop. Everyone from Biggie to Missy Elliott to Drake. Do you have a favorite Halle Berry reference?
No. You know why? I think of these references like my children in a way. There's no way I could pick one. I love all these artists. I'm always flattered when any one of them include me and that they still remember me, know who I am. So to pick one would be like picking like my daughter over my son.
Now let's talk about Halle's iconic signature pixie haircut that had everybody and their mama running out to the hair salons to get the hairdo. She was on the cover of every single magazine. Till this day, I think it was one of the sexiest, empowering, and daring haircuts, and is still referred to as the Halle Berry. It takes a lot of courage for a woman to chop her hair, as our hair holds a special place in our heart and it's our crown. To cut your hair and rock it like nobody's business is one of the most empowering things to witness a woman do. And I encourage any woman to try the pixie cut at least one time. I did it and I absolutely loved it, and every time I look at pics it makes me want to do it again. But when Halle cut her hair, it actually was the reason that she started to book jobs, because she stated that so many people that were auditioning for the films and the roles that she wanted to take had the same exact hairdo, long, curly, and she wanted to stand out in order to book jobs, and it actually worked. Halle is one of the most classiest women I've seen. She always reminded me so much of Felicia Rashad. Like, they could be related. They have that same poise and elegance about themselves. And to me, they've always favored each other. And when I saw her playing her mother in Frankie and Alice, I said, yes, this is the right choice. They look like actual mother and daughter. So now let's talk about Halle's fashion. Halle's fashion was iconic and still relevant in today's fashion. She ate every single red carpet look. She was daring but still remained classy and knew how to shut the red carpet down from head to toe. My absolute favorite looks from her is the 1996 Academy Awards look. That lavender dress is just the shawl, everything about it. The 2003 Golden Globes, and of course the 2002 Academy Awards look when she earned her Oscar wearing the iconic Elie Saab burgundy sheer rose dress, which I love the pieces he creates. He is a master at his craft and he knows exactly how to highlight the beauty of a woman's figure, and I can't wait until I am able to purchase multiple Elie Saab pieces, especially the gowns, because they're so beautiful and beautifully crafted, and I just love his passion that goes into what he does. You can see the love that he puts into his work. Now, let's get back to Halle. Halle made the visible thong a moment on the 2000s MTV movie carpet and has always been a trendsetter, from her hair to her fashions. And when you type Halle's name in Google, her hair and fashions pop up because she is iconic and she wasn't imitating anyone, she was just herself. So I want to dive a little bit into Halle's relationships because it was the talk of Hollywood and the public constantly blamed her, as they do most of the time when a woman has failed relationships, as if some things don't work out or people show their true colors when entering a relationship. And this goes for both men and women. People present their best selves when entering a relationship. The beginning is always the best, the true colors show, and the mask begins to drop after a few months because they can't keep up the facade and they have got what they wanted and hooked you in. And this is only the case with people who don't mean you well, so I don't want you to confuse it with everyone, because this is only the case for people who don't have good intentions, which is why you should proceed with caution with any relationship and friendships as well. These celebrities aren't regular people. They have access to money and notoriety, and there are people who will prey on that, and you never know who's with you for who or for what you can do for them or their career, or the fact that you're a hot commodity and everyone wants you and that person gets to say, I have you. In 2001, Halle married singer Eric Benet, and in 2002, the same year, Halle was on top of the world. Her marriage crumbled due to the infidelity of her husband. While filming Die Another Day in London, Benet disclosed to Halle that he cheated on her with multiple women and would go on to seek help for sex addiction.
Okay, so what have you learned from this?
I've learned that when I see a flag in a relationship next time, recognize it as a flag. Don't think, oh, that's just a shadow. That's a flag. And when I look back at our relationship, I saw the flags. I didn't see flags of sexual addiction, but I saw the flags of something not right in a relationship early on.
And there are enough videos and articles that break down Halle's relationships and marriages. However, I wanted to talk about this specific relationship because during the time where she was at the peak of her career and should have been celebrating her success, she had this weight of her marriage failing and tabloids consistently talking about their relationship on her. And I'm honestly not one that is, and I never have been, one that was obsessed with a celebrity's relationship, who they're dating. I just feel like that's extremely private. And some people get extremely invested into these relationships with people or their favorite celebrities that they don't know, which is very weird to me. Like, I can see you congratulating people or being a little bit disappointed and upset because someone did someone wrong, but people actually invest their emotions and feelings into these relationships as though they know these people. But moving along. So Halle has been in the industry for going on 30 years. I just wanted to make this video to celebrate her because she is one of my favorite actresses. I love almost everything she starred in. Some of my favorite movies are Boomerang, Frankie and Alice, The Rich Man's Wife, Catwoman, as I've stated before, because that will always be a fave. And I don't care how many people drag that movie, It's iconic to me. X-Men, of course. There are so many movies that Halle has starred in that I love. Oh, The Call and Perfect Stranger. Those are also some of my favorite movies. I just think she's good at any movie she plays in. And yes, that is it for this video. You guys, let me know below what are some of your favorite Halle Berry movies and also some of your favorite Halle Berry looks. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. As I always say to you guys, liking helps the algorithm, and I will catch you guys in the next video.